Hey there, food fanatics! Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 American dishes you absolutely must try. We're taking a road trip across this great nation, from the drive-ins to the diners, to uncover the tastiest eats that define American cuisine. Whether you're a seasoned foodie or just looking to expand your palate, these dishes are guaranteed to tantalize your taste buds. So buckle up, get ready for a wild ride, and let's dive into the top 10 American dishes that'll have you yellin' Flavor Town. First up, we're talking about the OG American classic, the cheeseburger. This bad boy needs no introduction. We're talking juicy, perfectly grilled beef, melty cheese, crisp lettuce, tangy pickles, and a toasted sesame seed bun. Whether you like it simple or stacked high with all the fixings, the cheeseburger is a true testament to American culinary ingenuity. Diners, drive-ins, even fancy restaurants, everybody's got their own spin on it. But here's the deal. No matter where you snag one, a good cheeseburger is a symphony of flavors and textures. You got the savory meat, the creamy cheese, the fresh veggies, all playing together like a rock band on a Friday night. It's messy, it's satisfying, and it's about as American as apple pie. Which, speaking of, next up, we're smoking our way to barbecue paradise with some finger-licking ribs. Now, barbecue is practically a religion in America, and ribs are the high priests. We're talking fall-off-the-bone tender, slathered in smoky, tangy goodness. From the Carolinas to Texas and everywhere in between, everyone's got their own way of doing BBQ. Whether you're chowing down on some Memphis-style ribs with that dry rub action, or getting down and dirty with some Kansas City sticky sweetness, BBQ ribs are a true celebration of American slow cooking and bold flavors. Just make sure you got plenty of napkins, because things are about to get messy in the best way possible. Alright folks, let's talk about a true American icon, apple pie. I'm talking a flaky, buttery crust, bursting with sweet and tart apples, maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. Forget about it. Now, apple pie might have originated across the pond, but trust me, it found its true home right here in the US of A. It's been gracing tables since the colonial days, and it's become a staple at family gatherings, holidays, and pretty much any occasion worth celebrating. There's something about that first bite of warm apple pie that just screams comfort and nostalgia. And that, my friends, is what makes it quintessentially American. Pure, simple, and oh so delicious. Alright, sports fans and heat seekers, this one's for you, buffalo wings. These crispy, saucy, spicy delights have become a staple of American game day grub and late night cravings. I mean, who can resist that perfect combination of crispy skin, juicy chicken, and that signature fiery sauce? Legend has it that these bad boys were born out of necessity back in the 1960s at the Anchor Bar in, you guessed it, Buffalo, New York. The story goes that the owners whipped up a quick snack from some leftover chicken wings, hot sauce, and butter, and bam! A culinary legend was born. Whether you like a mild, dipped in blue cheese, or setting your mouth on fire, there's a wing out there for everyone. So next time you're rooting for your favorite team or just need a flavor explosion, grab yourself some buffalo wings and get ready to experience a true American original. Next up, we're sailing into some serious comfort food with a big old bowl of clam chowder. Now this creamy, savory soup is a true taste of the American coast, and it's got a rivalry going on that's as fierce as the Red Sox and the Yankees. On the East Coast, you've got New England clam chowder. Thick, creamy, and loaded with potatoes, clams, and sometimes a little bacon for good measure. But head over to the West Coast, and you'll find Manhattan clam chowder, a tomato-based broth with a bit more of a kick. Both versions are delicious in their own right, and they represent the diverse culinary landscape of America. So whether you're a fan of the classic creamy chowder or prefer a little tomato tang, grab a spoon and get ready to dive into a bowl of pure American comfort. Alright folks, let's talk about a true American icon, the hot dog. This humble sausage in a bun might seem simple, but trust me, it's a cornerstone of American food culture. From ballparks to backyard barbecues, the hot dog is there, ready to satisfy those cravings. Now nobody's really sure who invented the hot dog, but it rose to fame on the streets of New York City in the late 19th century, and it's been a love affair ever since. You can dress it up with mustard and relish, pile on the chili and cheese, or go full Chicago style with all the works. No matter how you top it, a hot dog is a true taste of Americana, perfect for enjoying on a sunny afternoon at the ballpark, or a casual get-together with friends and family. Fried chicken, a Southern charm offensive. Get ready to savor the flavor, folks, because we're talking about fried chicken. This Southern staple has captured hearts and stomachs all across America and beyond. I'm talking crispy, golden brown skin, juicy, flavorful meat, and a taste that'll have you licking your fingers. Now, fried chicken has its roots deep in Southern history, and every family's got their own secret recipe, passed down through generations. Whether you're enjoying it as part of a Sunday supper, a picnic in the park, or a late-night snack, fried chicken is a true celebration of Southern hospitality and good eating. It's a dish that brings people together, and that, my friends, is what makes it so special. Mac and cheese, the ultimate comfort food. Hold on to your forks, folks, because we're about to dive into a big old pot of pure comfort food, mac and cheese. This creamy, cheesy, noodly goodness is a staple of American cuisine, and for good reason. I mean, who can resist that perfect combination of tender macaroni and melted cheese? Now, mac and cheese has been around for centuries, but it really took root in America in the early 20th century, thanks in part to a certain blue box. Whether you prefer it baked with a crispy breadcrumb topping, stovetop with a creamy sauce, or even jazzed up with lobster or truffle oil, mac and cheese is a dish that'll warm your heart and soul. It's the ultimate comfort food, perfect for a chilly evening, a family gathering, or just because you deserve a little cheesy indulgence. Philly cheesesteak, a taste of brotherly love. All right, folks, get ready for a taste of Philly with a sandwich that's as iconic as the Liberty Bell, the Philly cheesesteak. This meaty, cheesy, oniony masterpiece is a true testament to the city's love affair with flavor, and trust me, it's worth the hype. Now, a true Philly cheesesteak starts with thinly sliced ribeye steak, cooked to perfection on a flat-top grill. Then comes the cheese, provolone or cheese whiz, depending on your preference, and maybe some grilled onions for good measure. All of this goodness gets piled high on a crusty Italian roll, and bam! You've got yourself a sandwich that'll have you saying, "Yo, Adrian." The cheesesteak is more than just a sandwich in Philly. It's a way of life. Pancakes? Start your day the American way. Rise and shine, folks, because we're finishing off our culinary journey with a true American breakfast classic. Pancakes. These fluffy golden brown discs of joy are the perfect way to start your day, and they've been a staple on breakfast tables for generations. Now, pancakes might seem simple, but trust me, there's an art to making them just right. You need the perfect batter consistency, the right heat on the griddle, and a whole lot of love. Whether you like them plain with a pat of butter and a drizzle of syrup, stacked high with fresh fruit and whipped cream, or even loaded with chocolate chips and bacon, pancakes are a blank canvas for your breakfast creativity. Keep on cooking. Well, folks, there you have it, our top 10 American dishes that'll have you yellin' Flavor Town. From coast to coast, these culinary creations represent the heart and soul of American cuisine. Bold flavors, fresh ingredients, and a whole lot of love poured into every bite. Thanks for joining us on this delicious journey through America's top dishes. We hope we've inspired you to get out there and try some of these iconic eats for yourself. Until next time, keep on cooking. And remember, eat, drink, and be merry, 'cause the world's one delicious place.